man, drop on the grain. Rocket man got your man.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. So the New York starting five. Williamson out there with Wilkins. And it's Chandler. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Blackman in at the 2. And for the Bulls, Worthy out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 3. Outside Worthy. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Olajuwon against Chandler. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Outside Curry. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
Now here's Curry. No good on the 3. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jordan, the pass to Olajuwon. Chandler with the block.
Chandler takes his defense seriously. That's what he gets paid for, utilizing his outstanding length to stifle shooters.
There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and he got out there during the final.
2 points. That one goes.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Johnson against Curry. And Magic Johnson, the bucket on the assist from Michael Jordan. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Chicago leading by 6. At the elbow, Olajuwon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for New York. And Olajuwon drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Curry with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes it to Johnson. Unloads from 13. And the shot is long. New York trails by 8. Here's Blackman. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent defense from Worthy. Here's Pippen. Plays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got his second basket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Outside Worthy. The pass to Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. 6 points for Michael Jordan.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. New York trails by 9. Armstrong kicks to DeRozan. Off target from outside. So it's Chicago now. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Here's Johnson. Again, Chicago.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Armstrong passes to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Pretty good use of the screen and roll as Larry Nance Jr. does a great job of slashing right after setting the screen.
Armstrong against Johnson. Here's Jordan on the mark with the 15-footer. Jordan's got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Towns throws it down.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Pippen. Worthy out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jordan in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jones, the pass to Chandler. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Chandler's got it back down to single digits for New York. Johnson against Armstrong. Here's Olajuwon. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Here's Armstrong. Drills the three-pointer.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Johnson, the pass to Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Hakeem Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
DeRozan a screen on Johnson. And it's Armstrong missing. The Bulls leading by 10. Johnson outside. To Olajuwon, 6 to shoot. Over DeRozan. Olajuwon, no good. New York trails by 10. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
To the paint. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And here's Wilkins from the arc. The rebound by Pippen. He kicks it to Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Outside Worthy. Here's Olajuwon, defended by Jones. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
New York calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williamson is screen on Johnson. He was all alone on that one.
And this is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Johnson against Curry. This one for three. Olajuwon with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pippen is doubled over Wilkins. Another one falls for Chicago.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And Worthy throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Bulls leading by 17. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Towns a screen on Johnson. Got that one up quick. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry.
Steph's such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there, so whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Worthy against Williamson. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And New York making a change. Nance is checked in.
Substitution for the away team.
New York trails by 16. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Johnson, good.
And throughout the history of our league, few athletes are truly unique enough to change the way the sport is played, and Magic falls into that category.
Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for Chicago. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Chandler, Williamson out there with Wilkins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Blackman in at the two-guard position. Worthy down low. Working on Williamson. Goes back up. Shot clock at 3. Here's Pippen. Here's Blackman. Covered by Worthy. Count the basket. Blackman's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for New York. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Olajuwon inside. He's guarded by Chandler, and he's able to get it back. And another shot. And the Bulls with another miss. New York trails by 13. Outside Curry. Off target with his 3. And Worthy has got it here for Chicago. They led the game at one point by 20. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Pippen. And that's now 10 points for Jordan.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
New York trails by 14. Williamson with the screen for Curry. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
To the inside. Here's Jordan. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. Worthy's got 6 assists now in the game.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact. And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Williamson against Worthy. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Curry. Chandler is screen. Shoots the three. Curry can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 10. Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Chandler against Olajuwon. Chandler is screen. Lets it go with a three. They get it back. And Chandler throws it down.
Chandler has had some years where you would consider him one of the most elite rebounders in the league. Uses his height that time to snag the board.
Passes it to Jordan. Tries again. Here's Olajuwon. Goes up again. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 rebounds tonight, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Chandler. Nance comes in for Williamson, and Jones subbed in for Stephen Curry. Olajuwon passes to Jordan. Over Jones. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. New York trails by 8. Here's Armstrong. Towns trying to get open. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 5 points so far. Johnson, the pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Jones. Second chance shot. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on James Worthy.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
New York shooting their first free throw this game. And that one falls for Jones. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Clearly a foul.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots. And
Olajuwon drops them both. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Man's a screen. Here's Armstrong. Connects from three-point range. Armstrong's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Johnson against Armstrong. And the three off target. Here's Johnson. And that one hits back iron. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Chicago leading by... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Magic Johnson. Olajuwon is out there with Worthy. Then there's Pippen, and it's Jordan in at the two guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Johnson outside. Over Blackman. Shot by Johnson, no good. New York trails by 4. Curry with him. Picked up by Olajuwon. From deep. The shot that time, not on target. And the Bulls going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Nice move. The second effort, and Chandler sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Larry Nance. Here's Jordan. He can't get it to go. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New York. Trailing by 4. Curry gets the bucket.
Now, there are nights he makes it look easy. Tonight, he's making it look even easier.
Outside, Jordan. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, and here we go. Wilkins has got it. The fast break chance. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Chicago. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Timeout, OT.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Chandler with the screen on Johnson. Curry passes to Chandler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Tyson Chandler.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Pippen for 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. New York trailing. Outside Curry to take the lead. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Olajuwon. And Chandler sends it back. They get it back. And Jordan gets it to go. Here's New York. Outside Curry. They get the rebound. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Chandler has some experience, but still can be very impactful on the defensive end of the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Olajuwon against Chandler. Jordan. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson with this screen for Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 18 points just in the second half.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Olajuwon. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. 17 points for Hakeem Olajuwon.
How about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Olajuwon finds Pippen. Here's Jordan. 5 to shoot. Worthy, the pass to Pippen. Shoots over Wilkins. Misses off the right iron. And so here is New York. Curry deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Curry against Johnson. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Second shot opportunity. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Nance a screen on Johnson. Here's Curry with the 3. Worthy pulls it in. The dish to Johnson. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really...
We would like to thank all the fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building here.